guys, long time no chat. It has been literally so long since I filmed anything, but it's officially my favorite season. Fall is here. I love fall so much. I like already have my fall nail polish on. My apartment is decorated for fall. I'm like, it's officially fall, and I'm making my very first soup of the season. It has been so cool here in Seattle. I was just about to pull up my weather app and see. It's like 64 outside. It's officially soup season. I'm making taco soup for dinner tonight. I want to get it started now. It's only 4 o'clock, but I love when the soup has a chance to like really simmer and all the flavors meld together. Honestly, I feel like this soup is even better the day after, once it's been marinating in the fridge for a while. But I'm gonna get it started and just let it simmer away on the stove for a little while so that all those flavors can really like come together. And then I think I'm gonna go out for a little walk while the weather is still nice and not raining. I feel like I need to get out and really enjoy the weather. It's gonna be raining every single day, and all I'm gonna want is to go outside, so I might as well enjoy it while I can. It's just gonna be like a little cozy fall evening. I just had therapy, so feeling better than I was earlier after therapy. I'm on my annual Gilmore Girls rewatch, which I literally watch every single year, and somehow I don't get tired of it, and somehow I feel like I forget things every year, and then as I'm rewatching, I'm like, what's gonna happen? Even though I know what's gonna happen. Anyways, let's get this soup started so that it has time to simmer for a while before it's actually time to eat. The first step is cooking up the ground turkey. Usually I only do like a half a pound, but I'm thinking that I can freeze part of this for later, so I'm just gonna go all in and make the full recipe, and then whatever I don't use I'll freeze for later. This is honestly such an easy soup. I think everybody has kind of their own variation of taco soup, but this is just something that my mom always made. This is how she made it, and so I just make it the same way that she always did. But it's really easy because you can just like throw all the cans in and just let it simmer away. I turned off my ice maker, so I'm just giving it a second. Whoops, because it's so loud. We're good. So literally this is all the ingredients. Just canned corn, petite diced tomatoes, kidney beans, black beans. I only use taco seasoning. People might come for me for that. You could throw in like cumin, garlic, whatever you feel in your heart, but taco seasoning is what I use. And then pretty much a whole jar of the medium paste salsa. And that's it. So I'm just getting the ground turkey started, and then I always drain my beans. I don't think my mom always drains hers, I don't know, but I always drain the kidney beans and the black beans and give them a good rinse before I toss them in. And that looks good. It'll continue to cook as it simmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some water and some taco seasoning. I also should mention, you can totally use ground beef if that's your thing and not ground turkey. That's how my mom makes it. I also sometimes do this with chicken in the crock pot if I have less time or I just wanna switch it up a little bit. Whatever you wanna do. I'm throwing in just a bunch of taco seasoning, and then I'm gonna throw in a whole can of water, and also my whole jar of salsa. And then I'm gonna rinse out this salsa jar and add some more water, all the remnants. And at this step, I'm also adding in the kidney beans and the black beans. And then I am going to drain my corn too. And then we'll throw in the tomatoes. And then just give it a good stir. You can also add in a little bit more water. I probably will, so I'm gonna let this, since I'm gonna let this simmer for a while, just because a lot of this water will cook out. This is a really hearty soup. This is an insane amount of soup for one person. So I'm definitely gonna freeze at least half of this, but it'll be nice to have in the freezer when I'm ready to have soup again. And that really is it for how the soup comes together. I'm just gonna let this simmer on the stove for the next hour and a half-ish, and then I'll probably just keep this simmering all evening and then divvy it up later and put it in the freezer, put it in the fridge, and then all the flavors will really like mix together and it'll be delicious. While that's simmering away, I wanna show you guys what came in my FabFitFun box. Also, this is my laundry that's hang drying. Actually, it's probably dry now, and I need to put it away. I need to do a little reset of the apartment also. My dishes are clean in the dishwasher, so I need to put those away and like redo the dishwasher. I have a bunch of dishes in the sink from earlier today. Need to put away all this laundry, all the things. Anyway, getting right to it. This is my FabFitFun box for fall. I'm so excited to open this up. I have shown you guys my spring box and my summer box. Now it's already fall. I'm so excited. And I feel like literally this is just like the perfect little act of self-care for yourself. I don't know why I'm having such a problem with my words today. This is fully customizable, so you get to fill out your survey and choose all the things you want. This is fall, of course. Starting right off with this beautiful fall landscape, and I'm so excited. I picked out some good items this month, so I'm really excited. This season, it's a seasonal box. So let's jump in and I'll show you guys everything that I picked out. The very first thing is this super cute little ceramic sugar and creamer jar set. I don't have like a full coffee bar. I do have like a little coffee bar set up, but I thought that these could just be repurposed for honestly anything in my kitchen. They're just so cute. This is what they look like. Honestly, just like the cutest little jars. So I'm so excited to put these somewhere in my kitchen. I also got, oh my gosh, I forgot that I picked these out. The cutest little pumpkin salt and pepper shakers. It's gonna be so perfect to go with all of my fall decor. Also going with the home theme. You guys know I love my home decor. I got the cutest cutting board slash charcuterie board. Actually, this would have been so perfect for the charcuterie board I had the other night. I did up a little charcuterie for Taylor Swift's album release party, but it has like the cutest little scalloped edges. I'm so obsessed and I'm so excited to use this. And then I also got a few different beauty items. First is this Rare Beauty hand cream. I'm obsessed with Rare Beauty. I have so many things from this line and I love it so much. So I'm super excited to use the hand cream. I actually saw a bunch of posts from Selena Gomez about this, but I've never tried it, so I'm really excited to use that. And then let's see what else. This retinol eye cream. Okay, that's so perfect. Once again, forgot that I picked this out, but I am stoked. I have literally been thinking to myself that I need to order an eye cream, and now it's here. I didn't even know. What else? This Amika nourishing hair mask. Okay, I'm so excited. I have heard so many amazing things about Amika. I think my hairdresser used this at one point and it smells so good. So I'm super excited to have some of these products in my house now. Oh my gosh, yeah, that smells so good. And then this is a tinted lip oil. I love a lip oil. Ooh, and this is like the perfect fall color. I remember picking this out actually. Super, super perfect for fall. And then last but not least, this is a jewelry organizer, which I like, a travel one. I don't have anything like this actually for my jewelry, but this is going to be so perfect for traveling and being able to keep all of my jewelry from tangling up in a ball. Not that I speak from experience. So I've mentioned this in the past, but I do feel like it's such a good way to get to try new brands, try new things. Like I said, I don't own a jewelry organizer, so this is going to be great to have. Things like Amika, I've heard of this brand, but I've never personally used it, so I'm super excited. Rare Beauty, I know and love. Haven't tried the hand cream, so I'm super excited to check that out. So I feel like it's a really good way to get exposure to new brands, to new items, to find new favorites. It's totally customizable, so you can fill out the survey and choose all of your favorite products. It's also such a good value. If you were to buy all of these things, they would be so much more expensive than just getting the subscription to FabFitFun. The average member saves $500 in their very first season, so it's definitely worth it. If you guys want to check it out, I do have a couple of codes for you. And I forgot to tell you guys, there's a bonus 7th item. So usually you get 6 full-size products, but there's a bonus 7th item in the fall box only, which is so fun. I love that so much. So if you guys are just ready to full send, you're ready to commit, you want to go with the annual box, you can use my code Kyana gift to get a free gift with your first box. Or if you kind of want to try it out, you just want to go with one box, just a seasonal box to kind of try it before you fully commit, you can use my code KyanaFFF to get 20% off your first box. So I will leave all that information along with the link in the description box if you guys are interested. Okay, I'm about to go out for a little walk. I'm still very much in my showgirl era, despite it normally being Sad Girl Fall. This year we're in showgirl fall, so we have full scent. I did a full Taylor Swift album release weekend. I am exhausted. It's Monday, but I am a victim of overconsumption, and I did purchase the deluxe Alone in My Tower acoustic version. This is what we're working with. I saw eldest daughter acoustic version and I said purchase. So I'm gonna listen to this while I'm out on my little walk. I'm not gonna be gone a super long time because I am actually really getting hungry. I got very distracted. Somehow all of those tasks took me a lot longer than they should have, and it's already 5:30. So I'm not gonna be gone a super long time. I'm actually gonna turn my soup way down to low and just let it continue to simmer very, very slowly while I'm out. It's looking a little scary, but it just needs a little stir. I'm actually gonna throw in a little bit more water and let that kind of cook out while I'm gone. I am just gonna grab my headphones and my bag and be out the door. The sun is shining. I am so grateful. So I've gotta go soak up a little bit of vitamin D before it becomes rainy season. Also, I got my cute little pumpkin salt and pepper shakers set up, and that is like the cutest addition that I've ever seen to my little tray here. Truly, this is my dream self-care evening. I look such a mess now, but I put on a super cozy set. I put on my barefoot dream socks, and I have soup going. I'm gonna sit down and watch some Gilmore Girls. Like, literally, I needed this after the crazy weekend that I had. Soup is looking really good. It is so hot. I'm gonna have to get myself a bowl and then really let this cool down for a minute before I attempt to eat it. Yum. Like I said, this is super hot, so I'm gonna have to let it cool down, but I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of cheese on top and then grab a few tortilla chips to eat it with. The yummiest taco soup. I also just very recently saw a recipe for Southwest chili of some kind. I don't know exactly what it was, but it looks so good. I don't know if any of you follow Kevin, the sorority chef, but he made it. It looks really good, so that's definitely going on my soup list. I left my fridge open, but I'm gonna sit down with my soup and watch some Gilmore Girls. I also have just started the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, that book, so I'm super excited to read that. And I'm doing Walktober right now, actually. I forgot to mention that was part of the reason for my walk today, but every day that you get at least 6,000 steps, but also, like, you can obviously get a lot more than that. You get a little leaf. I'm doing it for work right now, and you get like money on your health savings card if you do these little challenges. And so Walktober is a really fun one, just to like get your steps in and collect little leaves. So that's something that I've been doing this month that's really fun. But October is one of my favorite months ever. I love it so much, and like I said, this is just like the perfect little self-care night. So I'm gonna eat my soup, watch my show for a little bit, and then curl up in bed with my book, and it's gonna be such a good night.
Say Professor Brady's looking at me? He's more than looking at every faculty member over 50 thinks I'm easy. There's, I think Brady's sitting on Data Jones.
It's 8:40, and like the true grandma I am, it's time to start getting ready for bed. Number one thing for setting me up for success the next day is doing a quick little tidy of the apartment. Just rearranging all the pillows, putting everything back together. Honestly, I keep things pretty clean 99% of the time, but we just need to do a little zhuzh, make sure the place is ready to go for tomorrow. I have a couple things that I need to put on my car. I decided to get some little car accessories and kind of do it up. So I need to get all of that together, but I really want to go get my car washed first before I do that. So it's kind of just sitting here, which I hate, but I am gonna deal with it at a later date. So I feel like I need to probably just put this in my closet or something. I washed all the dishes, cleaned up the kitchen for the most part. I just need to dry those dishes and put them away. And then I want to break down this FabFitFun box and take it to recycle. And then I also need to just fold these, get them hung up, whatever I need to do to get this laundry put away and get the drying rack back in the cabinet. And then I'll officially be able to just go brush my teeth and get ready for bed. I officially look crazy, but this is when you know it's time for bed. I love doing these no heat curls because they make my life so much easier. Honestly, anything I can do at night to make my mornings go smoother is such a game changer. I'm just not a morning person, but it's just after 9. I just got in bed with enough time to read my book. I'm very excited. I mentioned I downloaded the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, so I'm not very far into it yet. I just started reading it, but I have this one, and then I also have the Cinnamon Bun bookstore downloaded, so I'm really excited to read these like cutesy little fall books. I love the little like novellas, the holiday romances, all that good stuff. So I'm super excited to dive into these. I actually have had these on my list for a really long time, and I haven't ever read these like cutesy little fall ones. I've read so many of the Christmas ones, but I'm really excited to read these. I really hope they're good. I have one other on my list right now that I really want to read, but the hold time at the library is insane, and I'm afraid it's not gonna become available before fall is over. I have like so many different things on my want to read list, but I know for sure there was like one specific girl that I follow that rated it so high. I always have my Goodreads linked down below too if you guys are curious ever what I'm reading and what I'm doing. I will say I've been in a bit of a slump lately with my reading. I really got stuck there, so I'm trying to dig myself out of it. Oh, okay, it's this one, If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. It just looks like the cutest little like fall romance, but the wait time is so long. So I'm really hoping that I can get this before fall is over, but if I have to read it a little late, I think that's okay. At least they're not like fully pumpkin themed like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So anyways, I'm gonna crawl in bed and try to get myself to sleep, but I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me for this little self-care evening. I really just want to focus this fall and winter as the weather gets colder and darker and rainier, that I spend more time doing things like this and just taking that like intentional time to do things that make me feel good mentally, physically, emotionally. I have been really slacking on the vlogs lately. Your girl has been crashing out, but really working on it and trying to do more things like this to better myself. So slowly but surely, everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will just see you in the next vlog. Bye.